taking action and measuring the results. Now, when's the best time to take action? It's an old Chinese proverb I once came across. It was, when's the best time to plant a tree? Well, the best time to plant a tree, if you want a tree, is 20 years ago, isn't it? Yeah? But the second best time to plant a tree is now, right now. Okay? The point of that proverb is sometimes we procrastinate and don't take action. If you have a plan, it's easier to take action, but the amount of people that I know that do brilliant thinking, create a plan, then don't do anything with it. Great thinkers don't do anything with it. Remember, thinking, emotions, actions, results. Got to take some action. So we need to take some action. I'm not going to say much more on action, because action's action. You just need to take it. Stop procrastinating and do something. Okay? And again, I'll touch on that for you in the next session. The one thing that in this session that I do want to touch on is measurement. Okay? Measurement. Now, a lot of people are afraid of measurement. Okay? In fact, we haven't done it all session, so just jump on the chat box for me now, will you? Just tell me why you think people are afraid to be measured. Why are people afraid to be measured? That's the question. Just give me some answers in the chat box. See who's awake. See who's awake. Why are people, anybody out there? Anybody there? Why are people afraid to be measured, do you think? Why don't we like measurement? Somebody give me an answer. No? Nobody? Ah, there we go. Okay, so Philip said, scared of being seen as a failure. Yeah, absolutely. People lie about numbers. Yeah. Coming up short, Mick said. All fantastic reasons. So a lot of people don't like to be measured. They might get found out. That's the first thing. It holds them to account. Meggle's just put they're afraid that they'll be misjudged. Yeah, absolutely. All of this stuff comes into it, doesn't it? It's like they're afraid they're going to be held to account. And held to account is important, because if you're going to take responsibility, which is the final thing I'm going to share with you before we finish in a moment, then actually we need that. But the key thing for me about measurement is if you don't measure where you are going against your targets, you don't know whether you're doing the right thing or not. So without regular measurement, you can't learn, adapt, and apply, which is the key thing for measurement. Okay? If you are at point A and you want to get to point B, if you don't measure, let's say those are your measurement points, let's say you start off from point A and it's all going well, and all of a sudden you start to skew off. Well, at point A, you've measured, it's okay. In the second measurement, it's okay. The third measurement, now there's a gap. There's a bit of a gap. The fourth measurement is showing a big gap. Well, if you know what that gap is, you can learn and apply and get yourself back on target for the measurement. Sorry, I don't know if you could see, that's quite close to the camera, isn't it? The point is, measurement should be our friend. And by the way, if you've defined the goal properly, SMART, yeah, specific, achievable, and relevant, the M stands for measurement. So if you've defined the goal properly, it should be easy to measure. Even qualitative measures on the back of that, okay? So even measures like feelings, like culture, motivation, service, things like that. We should be able to measure those as well. So the key thing is, and a lot of what these successful people did, was they regularly measured themselves. And they regularly worked out whether it was working, whether it wasn't working. And if it wasn't working, they learned why it wasn't working, they adapted their actions, and they applied to move forward. Learn, adapt, apply. Learn, adapt, apply.